Okay, I'm exposing the FBI's Illuminati. They've been torturing me 24/7 all day. When I say they, the so-called handlers that are employed by the FBI and corrupt police through the prison industrial complex. My entire body is being pressurized, it's being gassed. I'm receiving what's called voice to skull. I get synthetic telepathy, and I get what's called remote neural monitoring or remote neural manipulation. These are all war crimes being done under the guise of the National Security Administration at the highest level of government. It's complete fraud. These are control systems. They are operating outside the United States Constitution, and these are global control systems that are pretty much violating any human rights or any rule of law or order whatsoever, conducting illegal surveillance, torture, uh, uh, and all kinds of satellite-based weaponry, microwave radiation, and pretty much committing genocide upon people silently and secretly. Okay, now they exposed these satellite-based weapons in a documentary, "Silent Weapons for Quiet Wars." These technologies are being implemented today, and this is not new technology, but this technology has been around at least prior to World War One. Okay, and that includes microwave hearing, or what is better known today as voice to skull. This means when voices are projected in your head by satellite. The United States government has patents on this technology, and they also have patents on synthetic telepathy. Okay, I also have voices coming out of my stomach, and what is known as some kind of FBI orchestrated bounty is what they say. I'm under legal surveillance. I'm being tracked. I'm being illegally systematically targeted, and I'm being brutally tortured 24/7 hours a day. Okay, these are psychotronic weapons meant to pretty much rid a strong-minded person from society. Okay, or they're pretty much meant to make you snap. See, this is why you pretty much got all these massive shootings and everything, because this is the government waging psychological warfare and spiritual warfare on strong-minded individuals with satellite-based weaponry. Okay, this is what they want you to do. They're creating violence. It's called order pretty much out of chaos. Don't fall subject to that. Expose the whole government for the war crimes they're committing. A lot of our family members have been infiltrated into these so-called secret societies, and these secret societies are used to cover up the crimes of the state. So you essentially have, a Stasi-like regime, okay, that work with the corrupt police. These are civilian spies that actually act as police or secret police, and they go around covering up crimes that's being committed by the state and the government. Um, a lot of our family members have been infiltrated within these secret societies and these cults, and what they do is go around torturing innocent and law-abiding citizens, framing them, waging psychological warfare on them, psychiatry, fraud, kidnappings, beatings, rapings, and this is the United States government, you guys. This is all communism. It's definitely high treason. It's complete fraud, complete systematic corruption. And just like I said, these are secret societies that are operating outside the rule of any law or order. Is lawlessness. Okay, and you essentially have a bunch of psychopaths. That's right, narcissistic psychopaths going around illegally surveilling, tracking, targeting, and torturing innocent people and trying to actually have them killed through their own biological residence. This is all being done under the guise of national security, where as though they can actually see through your eyes. That's correct. And conduct illegal surveillance on you in government-sponsored organized crime. This is done by satellite, and a lot of us actually have non-consensual neurological and biological weapons within us, and this allows, pretty much a wireless connection, what is called the wide body area network. Okay, essentially, this allows power and data to be transmitted to the body and give off a satellite-based connection. And these people are tightening my body. They're torturing me. They're beaming frequencies and voices in my heads. Um, it feels like somebody choked me. And, the choking comes from what's called nanotechnology, whereas though they can pretty much remotely simulate as if somebody's choking me or stretching my skin or pulling my skin. Okay? And please, be advised that this is futuristic like based technology. And this has been going on for a long time. And psychiatry fraud, kidnapping, and infiltration of the family members. into these secret societies has been pretty much used to cover up complete government systematic corruption in the United States government, creating a bunch of pretty much mind control slaves. That's correct. Mass mind control. Essentially, a system of psychopaths that go around torturing and murdering innocent people, and they control these psychopaths through fear. And a lot of times, what they're trying to do is meet algorithms. So the person that's not controlled by fear and is generally a law-abiding citizen becomes victimized to these programs by the federal government. And the federal government pretty much line after they brainwash the family into these satanic cults and secret societies. Once the law-abiding citizen wakes up and he realizes, you people are crazy. Whereas though, your family are narcissistic psychopaths, the federal government placed what's called a cyber torture bounty out on you, right? And this is pretty much meant to torture the person and rid them from the society. The whole community come against you. The police are involved, judges involved, psychiatry, of course. And, these are all control systems. You get what I'm saying? These are all forms of control. Everything from the police to the hospitals to psychiatry. And everything has been infiltrated by the FBI. They still running illegal programs such as COINTELPRO, MK Ultra, and mass mind control. Okay, so the intention is to get you to act out in violence, and just like I said, please expose these war crimes being committed on a mass and large scale by the United States government. No human rights, a violation of any rule of law or due process, because this technology, this technology supersedes any human rights, any rule of law, and it allows the formation and creation of secret societies, a system of control, mass corruption, and its treason, illegally systematic targeting of innocent people. That's right. You have corrupt police, corrupt FBI agents, also that serve these so-called control systems after they brainwash and mind control our family into these major control systems. Then they're carrying out government-sponsored crime, while criminal organizations and satanic cults employed through the prison industrial complex actually surveil you through your own body. That's right. It's all cover up, you guys. These are systems meant to cover up systematic corruption. Then they blame the innocent person for it, when realistically it's the government, along with these so-called Stasi regimes, these secret societies, these Illuminati. Okay, I say that because they're psychopaths, and they're not thinking right. These guys that love slavery, manipulating people, controlling people, and torturing people. This is the most inhumane, sick system ever possible. And the military grade satellite based weapons that they're using on people is just despicable. How the torture is, how barbaric and inhumane that the torture actually is. This is sick, you guys. This is sick, and this trumps anything. I do have a complaint with the United Nations, and I am hoping that complaint is processed. I do have video evidence of voices coming all out of my body, and I'm brutally tortured. And these are war crimes and high treason being committed by the United States government, fraudulently adding law-abiding citizens to terrorist watch lists, people who stand up for constitutional rights, people who are activists, and not to mention, the FBI has always had a history of torturing people and illegally, targeting citizens and placing them on these fraudulent terrorist watch lists, when realistically they're the biggest threat to freedom and safety, and they're the terrorists, creating this matrix system of psychopaths and organized crime. People are pretty much attacking people for money. They're getting paid money essentially for waging psychological warfare on people, destroying their lives and creating chaos and crime.